Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm back in my car again, and I'm here to do a little Tyler Perry's recap of season 3, episode 4. Let's give a talk. That's what it's called. Um, like y'all remember last week episode when Andy and Gary about to get married. It was a surprise wedding. No, all of the girls didn't know. Andy didn't know that she was getting married right then and there. So this particular episode today, they was like, Andy and Gary's about to get married, and Karen was like, no, hell no, let's sit back and just talk, and you know what I'm saying, and let's sit down and talk about this, and you know what I'm saying, this is controlling ass shit. Nobody, you didn't know that he was gonna marry you and shit. This is a bad idea. So they all the girls went back in the back, talked to her, and said, let's think about this, let's talk about this. Fatima, she got up and left and went outside because she said she didn't want to be part of this, so she went outside and left. So it was a big scene, and you know what I'm saying. Danny and Sabrina, they was like, no, we don't want you to get married to him. This is some controlling, narcissist ass shit. You is not finna get fucking married. You know what I'm saying, to this man. He squeezed her, and the at the bank, taking her out the country, just basically, you know what I'm saying. Actually, honestly, Karen kind of getting on my fucking nerves. The woman is grown. Let her make her own decision. So I kind of agree with Danny and Sabrina. Let her, you know what I'm saying, get married, and you know what I'm saying. To me, it sounds like Karen be hating on shit. Always discouraging shit. You know what I'm saying. Just always kind of just sitting up and just hating on shit. And it was like, so Karen was like, I ain't gonna be part of this. Fuck this. I ain't finna be all up in your wedding and shit like this. Fuck this. So she ended up took her clothes off and left. And Andy was all kind of like disappointed, like, wow, you my best friend. I need you here. And you know what I'm saying. And Sabrina and Danny was like, I support you, my friend. Even though they both feel like this, I don't want you to do it, but we're gonna support your decision because you my friend. This and this and that. Aaron, Karen just up and left. While she got up and left, she went back there, and when she went left, she went up there and went up and tell Gary, I don't like you, but a controlling ass nigga. You under some narcissistic ass shit. You bitch, you sit up and squeeze her until she died and shit like that. And you know I don't like you. Woo 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 woo. And then and tell you why Aaron was there. Gary called Aaron. So this shit all set up. It was somewhat kind of controlling, because it's like you didn't even think about, you know what I'm saying, that what wedding that she wanted, you know what I'm saying? You just threw a wedding on her. You didn't even ask, you don't ask if her family members want to be there. You know what I'm saying? How you know she wanted it at a church or a club? You didn't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like surprise. But Andy, she said that this is a surprise of me, because I did want her to do this. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the wedding just like this. So it was like she crying. So it's just Sabrina and Danny there, fixing her all up, getting her all dialed up. You know what I'm saying? It's your decision. We support you with your friend. Meanwhile, Aaron leaves. She told Aaron and Gary not to follow her. So meanwhile, she gets in the parking lot. She's mad. Fatima's outside smoking her little vape, and she said, like, why did you leave? She was like, yeah, because I just went off for Diane and them, and Annie in there. And so Fatima was like, no, I'm gonna go support my friend, that my friend, so that would be beautiful for her. And then Fatima said that I don't want this to become an issue every time that we get around each other. Let me tell you why this bitch Karen fucking flexed on her and said that it wouldn't be a problem because you didn't know. Girl, no. So why are you walking around with a funk ass attitude about it then? So she was just saying that, like, Zach ain't shit, and then she saw how Fatima was looking, so you disagree with it. That he's a good dude, and then stuff like that. And then Fatima was like, I didn't know that, y'all. I ain't had any idea. And he would always talk about an ex, but though there was no names were mentioned, she would always talk about an ex. She would always talk about, but he never never mentioned her name. And Fatima always sit up there and said that he would always cut him off because I got tired of hearing talking about the ex, no ex zones. He always talked about Karen. So I'm like, I don't know why even Karen try to flex. You know what I'm saying? That bitch is jealous. Um, Now, meanwhile, we go to the club with Maurice. They sitting up at the gay bar, sitting up just chilling. Calvin comes in with some white girl. I think they just hook up to go have sex or whatever and get drunk or whatever. Um, he was there just to celebrate his dad. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So Maurice, you know what I'm saying, ran into the guy at the gay bar. He ran into the guy that Maurice always talking shit. They was wondering why Calvin even there because I'm a gay man, so it doesn't. So why are you even here? So you know what I'm saying. But he ran into the guy that stole Calvin's checks, and how Maurice is. He gonna talk his shit. You know what I'm saying. So he went over there and was like, I know that you took them checks from Calvin. He said it wasn't me. It was the other guy in the room. It wasn't me. He said you're gonna get arrested. I'm gonna call the police. You're gonna get arrested. And it basically said it wasn't me. Blah blah blah. And so he punched him, knocked him out, and said nothing to see here, nothing to see here. You all nothing to see here. Maurice is in the messy one. Went back to Zach went up to Preston house and sat down and ate, and they had a little talk, and you know what I'm saying, and saying shit like that. And Preston and Zach was saying that you was gonna call her, yeah, you both asking about how you and Danny relationship going. She said we pretty good, and Zach was like, that's good that y'all doing good. So Preston asked about you and Karen, and he was like, oh, that shit over with. You know what I'm saying? I love her, but that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit over with. You know what I'm saying? But Karen ended up calling Zach. And the person was like, I see it ain't over. He was like, no, it ain't over. So Zach was like, man, I ain't finna, you know what I'm saying, don't meet up there. She's like, oh, this is not what this is. This is not whatever. So he ended up going over there. So they gonna show probably like next week episode. He went over to the salon. So meanwhile, Karen storms out, run back to the salon. She hear her coworker having sex in the closet. She was like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Having sex in the closet and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? So she opens the door and she was like, close the door, can we get a little privacy and shit like that? So after they got done having sex and shit like that, she comes out the room and he was like, girl, did you wash your kitty cat? You just got done having sex. You wash your hands and shit like that. I'm thinking the same thing. Like, did you even wash your coochie or something like that? Wash your hands after you just got done? And she said, my body just need a little tune up. And I was like, understandable. And she said, how you can sit up there and be hypocritical, bitch? You was sitting up here having sex in the room. She was like, bitch, this is my salon. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what happened. Now they go back to the wedding ceremony thing where now it was just Aaron and Gary there, and they was talking about Karen and Aaron at the time, and they was talking about, come on, Gary was like, come on, tell me, you know what I'm saying, I tell you everything, just tell me. He was like, I don't want to talk about it, you know what I'm saying. He said the situation happened with his ex-wife. We're gonna take little things a little slow. And Aaron told Gary that, you know what I'm saying, you should have let her know that it was going to be a wedding today. You know what I'm saying? I kind of agree. It should have been like a fucking wedding. You should have let her know that it was going to be a fucking wedding today. You know what I'm saying? Should have known that, you know what I'm saying? You should have known that it's not a birthday. The birthday and a wedding surprise are two different things. A birthday is something like you didn't know the birthday was set up, and then you walk in the house, surprise, happy birthday. Okay, I'm like, okay, that's, I really don't like surprise anyway. I like to let somebody know me up front what's going on, because I don't like to be surprised. I don't like to be people doing stuff behind my back and shit like that and making it seem like you controlling. Don't let me know. You know what I'm saying? Don't make your own decisions without me talking to me first. Period. Meanwhile, Fatima said, I'm gonna go back, and support Andy. She, you know what I'm saying, that's her friend, she gonna support her. Everybody support her. Karen had left. She ain't down with this shit. She don't like Gary. Period. She said it so many times she don't. So she end up Andy and now it was just Fatima um and Sabrina and Danny getting her all dialed up, getting her ready, and and then Andy started getting second thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to do this. I really want to do this. She was like, yeah, stop crying so much. We have to, do your makeup again. And then she gets up. I'm like, okay, I'm really thinking that they finna get married. Gary and them out there waiting. They wonder why she taking so long. She's decided that she don't want to do this. I was like, wow, okay, okay, she don't want to do this. Okay, that's her decision. Now she don't want to do it. So I'm like, what? I saw so what made her change her mind and make her, what I'm saying, don't want to, what I'm saying, don't want to do it. What makes her change her mind? So that was, what I'm saying. I don't like Gary either. You know what I'm saying, because I guess Gary is okay, but I still can't get over the part that once episode where he did squeeze her until she passed out. That was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like what I'm stuck on too. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck you squeezed her? That's intentionally squeezing somebody. That's intentionally. You loved her so much to the point you squeezed her, and you know what I'm saying? If I can't have you, nobody else will, type of thing. So I squeeze you, all that type of shit. And then on top of that, the drama between his ex-wife with the rubber bullets and the money situation, him fighting on top of the car roof and end up knocking her off the banister on the banister and laying on the car. It was just too much drama. Paired to all the drama for all the sisters, Andy got the most drama. Karen somewhat kind of get on my nerves about, her hating ass. She nothing but a hating ass bitch. Anytime somebody constantly always discouraging somebody from their life decisions and what they want, and you know what I'm saying, and what they grown ass want to do, you always gotta discourage it. So it's like, really, what type of friend? I'm trying to figure out, what type of friend do y'all think Karen is? Do you think Karen is a good friend? To me, yeah and no. She's trying to look out for you at the same time, but she hate in the midst of that. You know what I'm saying? You always discouraging that woman for everything. Andy need to take her own advice. When she came up to Fatima the last episode of the gift goodbye and told her that I like Zach, but I don't think I think Zach was not good for Karen. I didn't like Karen with Zach. You need to take your own advice, woman, because you know what I'm saying, a lot of your friends don't like you being with Gary. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to nobody like we kids. Take your own advice and pay attention to your own situation. But y'all let me know in the comments, you know what I'm saying, what you thought about the episode. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of excited. I'm happy. I'm kind of happy that she made a decision not to marry Gary, because I don't like Gary either. It's just his vibe is just off. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that I'm talking about want Fatima and Zach together. Now I really don't give a fuck about their relationship, because I have a feeling that, you know what I'm saying, some down the storyline, Karen and Zach gonna get back together. Period. So what y'all let me know in the comments, you know what I'm saying, how y'all talk about the episode, and I'll get back to y'all later. I'll holler at y'all. Y'all be easy. And also describe me this channel. It supports the channel. Don't be afraid to press it. You know what I'm saying? I don't bite. This is Sierra's 88 Kid. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Love y'all. Peace.